Okay, podcast 2.
Yes.
Number 2. I enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, it was all right.
So, Big Al returns for episode 2.
You remembered him this time.
I did.
We did a take earlier, and he forgot I existed. So that was nice. I'm just his friend and co-host, and he ignored me.
But we've redone it now. So you're back.
Yeah.
That's good. And Mr. Semford, Mr. I'm the best at everything Semford, returns.
Thank you for
Joins us.
recognising that. Thank you.
Our very first guest. Exciting. It's not just me and you this time.
He is the best at everything.
Yeah. So would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us a little something about you or no?
How you know us?
Oh, yeah, we could start there.
Yeah.
How do I know you? I've known you... Do I know you both through football?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah.
That's the end of that then.
No, yeah. Obviously, I actually spend quite a bit of time away from football with both of you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Mr. Buck here is quite a pivotal part of the friendship group. He organises everything. No one likes him, but he organises
He's very good
everything.
with a planner.
Yeah.
I have to be there to organise everything. Yeah. And then everybody turns up and has a good time and I'm just kind of
There.
Nice. Appreciate that.
And you really... We do
all sorts. We play poker. We I don't
all
really.
sorts.
A plethora of things that we do.
gym, poker.
Yeah.
We speak a lot about a lot of
things. I want to get your headshots done as well. Get some acting bits and bobs done.
Yes.
Yeah, all the sort of bits of creative things.
Do you have a bruise on your chin?
I told you that in confidence earlier, and
It was worse yesterday.
I'm just asking. How did you do that?
Right there.
Yeah.
So I've got a. Can I get that chin strap from you, the new one? Of
course you can.
Yeah, thank you. I've got a new chin. I got a new helmet for my thing, and it's just pushed me up like that. So I was,
nice. So you just squashed all that in
yeah.
there.
I was like, the Goonies, like, hey you guys. That's what I was like yesterday. So
Basically, you was getting worked at training.
no, I wasn't. I was having a great time. I was having a good time. I was blasting past.
It was cold on Sunday, though.
It was
Wasn't
very cold. It was actually it was the wind. It was the wind that made it freezing cold.
Yeah.
The wind
I
chill.
think we're summer humans.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So today was 3 parts, as you've probably seen.
3 20-minute segments for us to dissect you.
Yeah.
Dissect me.
Yeah. We're going to find out everything.
Well, the people need to know because,
As guest numero uno.
and also a little bit of information that you'll probably be on another co-host. I mean, I can't be here all the time, so it might be a mixture between you and Alex,
Yeah.
or us 3 with someone else.
Because we want some regulars, don't we?
The people need to know.
Yes.
about you.
Also, you need some colour in this as well. It's always good to have a bit.
They're clearly in the south of England. It
Yeah.
looks like. Yeah.
That's true. No, you're right. But it would be good to have some regular faces coming back so that people get familiar with the audience, get familiar with some of us. So, well, obviously, particularly us two. But if we're going to have regular faces coming back to join us, that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
So,
And you're going to be testing our new game out later as well.
yes,
We're not going to be doing it as part of this podcast, but there will be a separate video up where you can
which will be on our Facebook page.
have a look at.
I'm all over that.
Hashtag Big Al's Rice Bowl.
And again, hashtag Big Al's Rice Bowl.
That's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
You think
Like,
so?
yeah,
Like, take off like viral.
Presented by Christopher Walken as well.
Yeah.
Like the Christopher Walken.
The
who
Crystal
presents
Walken.
it.
He's presenting it.
It's really him doing
I
the
know
voice.
some people. I know some. No, we've called him. I called him up earlier. And he was like,
yeah.
"Hey, no, I got him on board. He's
Don't
up for it."
Save it for later.
No, that's fine.
Save it for later.
So
So that will be going on our Facebook page and will be a challenge that everybody who comes to join us as a guest completes. And we will have a leaderboard. And the aim behind it is that when we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is a very long way away right now, that whoever is atop that leaderboard, when we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, wins £100.
£100 for the winner of the Big Al's Rice Bowl.
Hashtag Big Al's Rice
as a
Bowl.
co-host, can I win?
Yes, you can. On
You
this
can still
because
win.
You are technically.
Yeah. We'll be
participating.
taking part in it as well because
Yeah.
obviously we want our guests to lose to us.
Yeah, but that's not really fair because you
Why?
get time to practice.
I'm not
No,
practice.
100% no.
When? What?
I also had to buy this. So Alex said to me, it was like, I need rice and I need. You're right, mate.
I nearly did a year.
You almost did
It
a
was you
me.
last week.
Yeah.
This week is you.
I couldn't use my face. You can't use your hands. So I had to. Alex sent me a text saying, "Look, we're going to do the Big Al's Rice Bowl," and I was like, "Excellent, great, this is awesome." He was like, "But I need rice and I need M&Ms, the two things he did not have for the Big Al's Rice Bowl." So I went to Asda and got him. Do you know how weird it is to have 4 kilograms of uncooked rice and two bags of M&Ms going up to the counter? I'd rather have had a condom, a cucumber, and a load of lube. That is easier to explain. Nice night out, is it? I fucking...
Got a date, have you?
Yeah.
Have you ever cooked before?
No.
What are you making? You're like Elf when he makes the chocolate spaghetti thing.
It's like such a youngster thing, isn't it? Are you a student? I've just been let out to get food. They said rice is good and I like M&Ms.
Just dry rice and chocolate. You're a bit of a creep, aren't you?
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird. It was bad. Easy to explain.
Speaking of which, have you watched That You on Netflix yet?
That's a good segue. Yes.
Have we seen that?
I've seen the whole series. Potential spoiler alert, but we won't because you've not seen it all.
No, we can't. We don't have to ruin the ending.
No,
we
I've
can
seen
just
about-
talk about that. We know. I mean, we know the main concept of it, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, it's so.
I've seen four or five episodes.
Yeah.
Don't you
It
think?
is really weird.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's terrifying that nowadays, with like, because a lot of it he does through Facebook and Instagram and whatnot.
Who doesn't?
And also, like, you know, covers up for people's deaths by posting on their Facebooks. And I just realised what you said.
He's such a creep, isn't he?
I'm not creepy.
You are.
You're right. Bowl of dry rice.
Would you like to come round,
But
and
it's
see my
scary,
rice?
isn't it? That people get away with stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it happens all the time. Like, it's like...
I mean, that's a fair point to say, you know, worried about it happening all the time, but I don't think it's as, you know, bad. No, I'm not defending it. I'm just saying it makes me seem like I really do this. No, I'm just...
So what you're saying is that your everyday person...
No, it's not as bad as it's a drama, isn't it? So
Yes.
obviously, like, he's like hidden in the shower. It's like you'd get caught immediately. I mean,
Would you, though? How often do you check? I don't check my shower. I don't think I'm worthy of having a stalker.
I haven't got one of those
so-
showers that...
No, but I think for the purposes of the program, like there's some bits in there where you're watching it and you're like, that would never happen.
Yeah.
But just the overall thing, it's like
I think-
the whole thing is really creepy.
Yeah.
calculated, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Like, he's literally planned to
I'm gonna
have
get
a
you.
life with somebody, and
Yeah.
she has no idea. And, like, yeah, I mean...
It's the bits when, like, the things that freak me out. The bits where he sees her and, like, she's with another guy, and
He's
he's
just
like,
staring
"It's
through her
okay,
window."
it's okay, because
I'll
we're
wait
gonna
for
be
you.
together."
I'll wait
I'm
for
like,
you.
"Wow!"
And he starts beating himself off, doesn't he?
Yeah, in the middle
of
of the street.
Oh,
He does.
oh yeah, no,
somebody
I've
else's
seen
doorstep.
that. Yeah,
Somebody else's
across the
doorstep.
road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she comes out with her handbag.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable, isn't it? Like to imagine being like
Imagine
that,
filming that scene.
Well, imagine being that obsessed with somebody to that level.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
That you feel you need to have a wank in the street.
I'm sure you've done it before.
What, wank in the street?
Yeah.
That's a good cup of tea.
I've not had a wank in the
That's
street.
better than the cup of tea I made last
That
week.
is better than the cup of tea.
And you've not thrown any of it all over yourself. So
Because last time I didn't like
There's
it.
still time. There is
There is.
still time.
There's
I've
plenty
got
of
water
time.
as well.
Yeah,
so
but water's clear. So, but the white t-shirt's brave after what happened
I'm a brave man.
last week. Okay, but yeah, so concepts like that.
You were scary.
Yeah. We've seen it all the way through, so it's kind of uncomfortable.
Have
now,
you
'cause
seen it already? It's like literally just.
I
come on
polished
there.
it off. I mean, I watched some of it with a friend on Wednesday night, and then just came home and just battered the rest of it.
Yeah,
What friend's that?
That's not important. We're not talking about that right now.
No, sorry.
Minor details. We'll leave those out. I hung out with somebody on Wednesday night. And we watched some of it. It was good. And then I came home and watched the rest of it. Don't smirk at me.
I'm just happy for you. Just happy for you.
Will you stop?
Because
Warm in here, isn't it?
because I mean, who are you watching you with at the moment?
My girlfriend.
Right.
Who are you watching it with?
Oh, I'm just wanking on my own.
I knew that was coming, and I had a mouthful of tea, and I had to dispose of it
That's what
quickly.
she said. No. And it's just one of those sorts of things that you're either, you know, doing that to yourself or you're watching it with someone who...
So you was watching it wanking whilst he was wanking over someone else.
I was watching it wanking while
There was a
watching
lot of
him watch
wanking going on.
Have you
What?
ever?
No,
Have
what?
you ever thought?
No.
Have you ever thought? Don't know about that.
No, that's great. That's fantastic that we all have friends to watch series with.
I mean, if you're that lonely, you can always like give me a call if you need, if you need somebody to watch TV with.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I feel like a
I'll
pity
find
now.
somebody for you.
Good.
This podcast is.
I'm not even going to ask for you to be my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, Joel, can we watch you? Fuck off.
I would never speak to you in that such a way.
He wouldn't speak to me to begin with. He would just hang up the phone call. No, not
What
today.
call?
What call? The phone call.
Okay, so that kind of breaks the ice a little bit, talking about stalkers and masturbation and wanking in the street, which is good. So I think we should sort of jump into some sort of questiony type conversation based around maybe some of the things that we've discussed as potential options to talk about. So I might just pick one of these at random and see if you've got a story that will come along with it.
I think I love the idea that you came up with this, and that we'd have a deck of cards.
Yeah.
And with each card means something. So if you pulled like an ace of hearts, then you have to talk about like the one love that you've ever had in your life. Or if you pick something else, it means...
if you think you've got the 4 suits in a deck of cards, so you could have like 13 questions associated to the hearts, which would be based on love and relationships and family and things like that. Then the spades, like you dig with a spade. I thought that was really smart, actually, that I came up with that. So you dig with the spade, so they'd be like deep questions. Yeah. Digging, you know. Clubs would be like
convictions,
hobbies. What? But yeah, so like, and then you would literally pick a card, and then we would have prepared 52 questions. So that's something that's in the pipe work. So next time you come back,
so it's not ready.
No, we haven't prepared that for you today.
We got Big Al's rice bowl, so let's just.
We got Big Al's rice bowl that you're
calm down,
and you're going to sit at the top of that leaderboard until our next guest takes part and obviously knocks you off. So.
The thing is, I'll probably win it.
Yeah. Well, that would be kind of disappointing if our first ever guest just smashes it and nobody else ever comes close. It'd just be like, well, that was a fun concept.
I've done the whole bag of M&Ms.
You got any more?
No, there was 600 in there. I've done that in 60 seconds.
How many have you put in that rice bowl?
There's a lot.
So, we could potentially start with you so that we can kind of break the ice on this before we can sort of jump in and ask Joel. But
go on.
The question is...
Go on, what you got?
I've lost it now. What is the most awkward thing that you've ever experienced that doesn't involve you?
Oh, okay. So something that I've witnessed.
Something you've witnessed or been
a privy to.
Privy to.
It's interesting.
Have you got anything for this?
What, you told me not to really mention?
I didn't tell you not to mention anything, did I?
I just want to get that in there.
Have you got anything? Because we can go. Anybody can go.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Anybody. What's the most awkward thing that you've ever experienced that doesn't involve you? So basically, not a time that you've thrown milk all over yourself or anybody else.
I have so many that involve me.
Well, you can go with one of those then. If you're struggling that hard, you can go with one.
I'm sure I can think of something else that happened. That isn't involved.
Don't take too long.
No.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
If you've got anything, you crack on as well.
No.
Okay, good. This is now.
Just tell one of your own embarrassing stories.
Something awkward.
Something that where like, if you're in a situation where, say, for example, you're watching it happen and it makes you want to crawl up in a ball and die.
Someone died.
I don't want to witness this anymore.
Well, someone died during a show I was working. What? That was terrifying.
How did you not go straight to that immediately?
How did it terrifying than it is awkward?
Well, it's still a bit awkward, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Well, I've never really witnessed anyone die, but...
Well, I'm halfway through a number here. Do I continue? Or?
Well, it was more the fact it's like...
The show must go on.
Yeah, well, the awkward thing was it's like, well, it's half time. Are they going to crack on with the next half? Or No, it was awful. I think it was like over panto, and then they just went in the audience. It's awful. It's not nice. That was awkward because I was in the foyer going, what's going on? And then a helicopter landed right outside the theatre, and just people coming in.
What happened to the show?
Dramatic?
The show stopped completely.
So you didn't? Did you have to refund people's money?
No. It stopped, and then it continued.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
And,
Sorry for the delay.
Someone's died.
Were they funny? Do we know?
No, I don't know. But that's the thing. Someone's died. What are they like? No,
like legitimately.
Someone's died. We had to stop for that reason. No, it was. I think they said maybe technical difficulties, which is
so
good recovery.
Yeah, it is good recovery.
What about you?
Have you got one?
I can think of a couple. I have one that like involves you. That's quite a fun story to tell.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Where so obviously you did a pantomime, didn't you, before Christmas?
Right.
Is the awkward bit that he was really bad?
No. But
just for the support though.
So obviously as supportive friends.
Yeah, supportive friends who turned up to see their friend.
Me and Kyle drove to. We didn't realise that it was in Braintree. Yeah, so we didn't realise that until we got in the car. But anyway, we made the journey.
You're making it sound like If you'd known that beforehand, you wouldn't have come.
But obviously, not having gone to a, because obviously you work for, it was for a smaller sort of privately owned pantomime theatre company, right? Yeah. So obviously, not having been to anything like that before, weren't really sure what to expect, and turned up to what was a mum and child event from top to bottom, right?
The audience were.
The audience.
I mean, I feel like that's important information.
So what's essentially happened is me and Carl have driven an hour to watch you. Turned up to a theatre that was kind of set up on the day, wasn't it? Like it wasn't a theatre. It was like a.
It is a theatre, but there's no like the seating is flip chairs that come out.
So we've turned up and all the chairs are already taken already, and I've looked around and literally all I can see is because it's a pantomime.
Yeah, we get good houses because of great cast.
It's for kids, so the place is full, right? But it's everybody that's there over the age of 7
is a parent.
So, and then me and Kyle have turned up together.
In fairness, Kyle's tiny, so
yeah,
could have passed for your child.
Kyle is 5'2" at the most, so
he's
could have got away with it. But oh no, that's really awkward, isn't it? At the phone.
Is that even in there?
Should we just do we talk over that or just pretend it's not happening?
Wait a second and then we'll continue with your story.
That will probably ring for a full-on 2 minutes.
Good.
So
should we get it and have a conversation?
Should we phone a friend? We might have to cut this bit out.
Yeah.
So
I think we probably will.
No, leave it. It's organic.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, maybe we do.
We answer it and see.
There you go.
Okay, now I have to answer it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go. Do it. Just do it while it's live. Something like interesting might happen.
No, because it will go on forever.
No,
Come on, hurry up.
Tell them, look, we're in the middle of a meeting.
Hello.
This is real. This is happening.
Hello, John. Can I give you a call back? I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Ivanhoe.
Sorry, Johnny. I'll give you a call back.
I can't believe his middle name is Ivan.
All right. Bye.
We'll bring it up.
Who's John? What does? Oh, you don't call him Grandad?
Yeah.
Call him John and Bren. Anyway, so we don't. Where were we? What was I talking about?
Kyle.
Right. So Kyle and I have walked in to this hall. It's literally full to the brim. Everybody's sitting down. Everybody's ready to go. Me and him were slightly late as well.
Yep.
They've had to make a huge and the guy who was running it went down to the second row and pointed 2 chairs out and was like, he was like, "Come sit down." And me and Kyle are standing at the back going, "No, I really don't want that to happen." So he's pulled 2 extra chairs up and put them at the back, and we've sat back there. But it was just like we sat down and looked at each other, and like all the kids have got like these spinning lights and like swords and stuff, and we're just kind of like, this is just a Saturday afternoon.
Did you not
and
buy
we
one
just,
for Kyle?
me and Kyle just looked at each other and went, "We never breathe a word of this to anybody."
And now you've put it on a podcast.
And now it's on the podcast. But the woman in front of us literally turned around and she was like, "You're not here with kids, are you?" to it, like,
so did you not warn him? That
what do you say?
What, it's a pantomime? Like,
yeah, but
we had no idea what to expect. I mean, you were, to be fair, you played that role of a butch woman so well.
Thank you.
So well.
Thank you.
Too well.
No, how can it be too well?
when he trotted on the stage in a pair of heels, and like that, you are born to do that.
Yeah,
like,
thank you very much.
To be a female in a pantomime with a huge pair of fake tits, and like it was
big old makeup.
You did, yeah. It was brilliant. Like, to be fair, but it was heavily aimed at kids.
Yes, well, it's pantomime. They all are.
Yeah,
but,
like,
I mean, my character is relief for the adults. So like, I come on and I'll do all these jokes about, you could
do the voice. Do the voice.
What did I say? Barry and all that sort of stuff. I said, no, what's your name? Oh, Joel. Oh, no, that won't do. No. I'm going to call you Paddy. Yes. So you could be my new sugar daddy. That's right.
Now,
these were free, did you?
Wow.
Scary enough as it looks now, imagine it in full makeup in a dress.
I actually saw the pictures and I was quite... You was quite scary.
Aroused.
Yeah, everyone was like, "That's really funny. That's really cool." You just went, "No,
Stop!
Don't like this.
Stop what you're doing immediately."
Didn't want to see that anymore. Get rid of it.
Have you not dressed up in drag?
No,
in a dress or a bit of makeup?
Why would I do that?
One night Saturday night or something.
One night Saturday night.
On a Saturday night.
There's never been an occasion you've worn a dress.
What? You have?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, no.
Have you ever wanted to?
I don't think I've ever done that either.
They're very airy. They're very nice.
What, on the nuts?
Well, it's I'm a big guy. I get quite warm quite quickly, so it's.
Yeah, that's true. I can't think of a time I've ever worn a dress.
But have you ever wanted to? Have you ever thought?
I used to wear my mum's heels, but I think everybody did that. This is the point where you...
How long ago are we talking?
This is the point where you both agree with
Just
me.
before we turned up with the podcast.
I was like 5. You do, don't you know?
I can't say I remember doing something like that.
I reckon you had like size 15 feet by the age of like 6 anyway. Just 3 times the size of your mum's feet before you've turned 7.
That's a pretty good
Why
shout.
are my shoes stretched out? Like,
Just because we birthed Bigfoot.
why is he trying to fucking wear them? Oh dear. I think.
Anyway,
it's probably...
it's been a good opener.
Oh.
So I think we'll come back for a phase 2.
Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe for that because it will be uploaded in
How many
2 days'
subscribers
time.
has you got?
Right now?
After week 1?
After week 1, I think we hit like 17 on YouTube.
That's not a bad
but we've
start.
got up to 130 something on Facebook. So it's a slow climber, but we need good content and guests such as yourself. So to see more of Joel, 2 days from now, hit the subscribe button.
Never do that again.